Yo, what's up, Hicks? Or Slicks? Slick Hicks? Fam? Whatever you want me to say. Okay, so the plan for today is to try to get Project Highboy running. I got the engine in, got it sitting in the mounts. You gotta tighten up the mounts. I gotta take off the flywheel and the clutch to get the old bell housing plate off so I can put my bell housing on, because my bell housing didn't come with a plate, which I find weird, but that's just how it was, so I'm going to put it back together that way. I'm going to get some more beer today. I'm not advertised by the company that I'm drinking, so it is not a paid program. But anyways, check out all my computers. That might be from my 5th or 4th channel that I'm going to be doing. I mean, all this stuff, an old typewriter, or adding machine. They're not called calculators back then. They were called adding machines. Okay? Don't ask me why they called it an adding machine, but that's what they were. They were an adding machine. Because they have the plus, the minus, times, and the... I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't know if that's the equal button or what. That might actually be the equal button, the total. Total it up. I mean, nothing really works on it, really, except for the space button. Here's the 0 button. And that's it. And the backspace button. It barely works, as you can... So you gotta hit it multiple times, but the 0 button works. That don't work. That one don't work. That one don't work. That one don't work. That one don't work. And so on and so forth. Not even the minus. Well, the minus kind of works, but it got stuck. This one don't work. That one works. That one kind of did. And then if you hit total like really hard, I guess it does work. The clear button don't work, obviously. The N button, the S button, but this backspace does work. Let me show you. Okay, it did work. Don't know why it quit all of a sudden. I mean, yeah, I could keep it and collect it, and then someday it might be old, but somebody would have to go through a shitload of work just to restore it. So I'm just going to tear it down. And, where did it go? This is one piece that came off of it. I mean, this piece was connected here and back here, and there's some more pieces. I mean, I don't think these are real brass. I think they're just aluminum with a brass plating on it, so I'm going to melt these down if they melt, if they're not magnetic. If they're not magnetic, I'll melt them down. But all this will come later. And some more computer towers. I'm just explaining what's going on. Another computer tower. That is actually a surround sound system that don't work. The display comes on and that's it. I mean, I'm thinking about doing another channel. I mean, I haven't really done much for a daily vlog, but that'll come. That'll come. But, we're gonna do a gold extraction video. I mean, if you look at that circuit board there, this circuit board, it's a little different color, but I'm still gonna stick this in some solution and see what I can get out of it. I got some of that right there that I'm gonna melt down in that video. I mean, there's still crap load of this type of wire. Like, there's some wire there, some more gold. That's what I'm after right there, that gold. Gold and copper and aluminum and brass, I guess. I mean, none of these really have brass in them. They have copper. The wiring is copper. But that'll be, I'll go more into depth on the tear parts on these, and once I decide if I'm going to go with another YouTube channel. But anyways, as you can see, Project Highboy is not sitting right there no more. I don't know if you've seen it in that last quick clip. But there she is right there, along with the quad. I'm actually going to try to move that on the other side of that carport there. So that will be, let's see if I can see the garage from here. That peak right there, it's going to go underneath those antlers. There's the shitty Chevy, the heavy Chevy, shitty Chevy. So I fired it up this morning to see if it'll quit doing that clacking. Guess what? No, it didn't. It really didn't. Not one bit. So I'm going to say that truck is a lost cause. I either blew, or either spun a bearing, or it's got a massive, massive, massive exhaust leak somewhere. I'm pretty sure it spun a bearing, so I'm just going to rebuild it and go from there. I'm gonna get off of here. I would go outside, but I don't know if you can hear. It's really windy. I mean, my door is making noise. If you can't hear that, you're deaf. Yes, there is a gap. That's why I haven't been staying in my camper. I mean, you can see daylight right there because that flat back there won't stay closed for some reason. I'm going to have to, like, wire in a latch or something and lock it so it won't do that. So, yeah, the plan for today, so stay tuned. There will be more videos. Maybe there will be a video of me trying to put it in the garage. Like I said, I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear that because of the wind. I mean, I might just stick it on the bed of a truck out here because we got plenty of them. I mean, we got 5 fucking trucks. So, 3 plus 2 is 5. Look at that, I can do math. But, like I said, the plan for today is to try to get Highboy in the garage. It's just called Project Highboy. That ain't the actual name of the truck. The actual name of the truck is Mystic Beast. Just because of the coloring that I'm doing on it. It's actually going to end up looking like Eternity from the Marvels series. But it ain't going to exactly look like Eternity. Even though that would be a cool name for that, Eternity. Because I will have that truck for eternity. I mean, yeah, she might look ugly now, but if you guys seen my hood, I don't remember if I actually put my hood on there. I don't remember if I recorded that or not and actually posted it. But there's a video of me actually stripping it down. And stripping it down, doing the body work. Not exactly the body work. I kind of did that all off camera. Painted it off camera. But don't worry. I'm going to redo it all. Eventually, as soon as I get me another vehicle that's good on gas. Because the Chevy's down, so I'm basically out of a vehicle. I'm not out of a vehicle, but I'm out of a vehicle. I mean, I don't want to drive it too much. I'm only going to drive it when I need to drive it. And it looks like it's going to snow out here, honestly. It is flaking a little bit. Oh. And I do have taillights for it. Because if you can see on both sides, there's no taillights. And then I actually showed you guys what the taillights looked before. Or how they looked before. I've already kind of unboxed them to see if they were the right ones. But I will do... The video will be considered a taillight unboxing. But it just letting you guys know it's already been unboxed. They've already been unboxed just because I had to make sure they were the right taillights, the right sides. Make sure I didn't have double of the left side or double of the right side. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. You get used to getting shitty parts, so you start checking them before you actually do a video and say that they're the right part, you know? But these are the right part. I mean, anywhere from, I want to say 69 to 79 Fords, Broncos, their F-150s, up to Broncos. All the parts are pretty much interchangeable, except, well, I guess except for from like 69 to 75 Broncos. Didn't work. But, and they didn't make anything in 76 or 77. And then they started making them again in 78 and 79, but they all had the same body style. Except for 69 to 72, they had the bump side style. And I have the dent side style. The way you can tell if you have a bump side or a step side, or a bump side or a dent side, is you see that line going through it, that body line. It's kind of like this. That's the dent side, because they dented that in instead of keeping it the bump side. I actually wanted an old bump side highboy, F250 of course. But those things are so hard to come by. I mean, I think they've only made majority two-wheel drive 69s, but if you find one that's a 69 Ford F250 highboy, or even a 150, because they hardly made 150s, highboys. But if you can find one, you got the holy grail. And if you can find a step side long bed, those are also really rare. I'm actually thinking about taking Project Highboy out there, turning it into a step side long bed highboy. Because have you guys ever seen a long bed step side highboy? Because I haven't. And if you have, please send me pictures, because I would really like to see one. If they're not around no more reason for me to do it, you know. So I'm gonna get off of here. This video right here is basically 11 minutes. I'm gonna chop out all the. I might not. I mean, I might leave some clips in there, but I'm probably chop out the majority of this, showing all this, just to make the video a little bit shorter, so I can add some more videos to it. Because I don't want to upload a terribly long video of Project Highboy, but I will. That there was an old laptop. I already tore that apart. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yo, what's up, Slicks? Coming back to you with another video. Obviously, you can see that I'm not in my camper no more. I am kind of blocked from the wind, but not much. But we got the Highboy in, Project Highboy. We got her in. I just set my mirrors, brand new mirrors that I got yesterday. I just set those on like so. I think this truck's gonna look really good with both mirrors on it when I get it done. There's big block. Little update, just a little bit, just a little update. Since I got it in, I was trying to put my bell housing on. As you can see, I cut this piece out just for the moment. I'm gonna weld it back in as soon as I get the bell housing on. But with the way that I had to put this engine in, there wasn't enough room between the firewall and the engine, so I had to cut that piece out. I mean, you can really see it right there. There's really not much room. Unfortunately, the bell housing that originally came in this truck, that bell housing down there, will not work. It was my understanding that it might work, but I kind of figured that it wouldn't work, because this one is a true big block, not a 460 small block. Because apparently they made a 460 small block as well. But I got to use that bell housing right there, which is hydraulic, so I'm gonna have to end up pulling all the fucking pedals out of the parts truck that I got, the parts cab, and stuff in here, and then it'll make it a hydraulic clutch instead of mechanical clutch, which means I'm gonna have to put the neutral safety switch in, probably take some of the harness. My goal was try to get it running, but tomorrow I'm going to have to do a lot more. I might wake up a little bit earlier than I did today, get me some cup of coffee in me, or a couple cups of coffee in me, and then I'll get back to it. But these mirrors on this truck, dude, they're like fucking awesome. I love these mirrors on this truck. They look so good on this truck. I love it. I mean, yeah, it gives it that donkey look, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of towing with this truck once I get it going because of that big block right there. I mean, I read some specs from the factory, like 340 or 300 and something horsepower stock and like 400 and something foot-pounds of torque. So, I mean, it may look like it's all hooked up because of this wiring mumbo jumbo here, but it's not. The fan that was on the original engine actually went on here, worked, and I'm happy about that. Looks like I'll have enough clearance, just barely enough clearance with where the core support goes. Right there, those big ass holes right there, that's where the core support went. I could still swap cabs and put this on that other frame that I have outside, but I don't want to. I already got this engine stabbed, and I can't go any lower than the second stud on the mount. I mean, as you can see right there, it's in the second mount, or the second stud for the mounts. My hands are all dirty because I was grinding. But tomorrow, like I said, I think I'm going to wake up early. I don't know how well you guys can see down in there, not really well. I should have turned on the flash. But there's the original clutch linkage there. It's supposed to go on this little shadow ball here. It's supposed to go there, and so on and so forth. But since it's not working the way I want it to, I have done one clutch conversion in my life, which was on my 97 Subaru Forester Outback hatchback thing. We did the hydraulic conversion because it was a clutch ran or cable ran clutch, but cable was just weird. So we changed it to a hydraulic. I still gotta clean out the bed. The bed is full of shit just collected over the year. Not sure what the hell this thing is, but we'll probably use that for something. I don't know what, but we'll use it for something. There's some of the original exhaust pipe that was with the truck. The original exhaust pipe right there. Some more right there. Probably gonna take these elbows right here and do a downspout straight down with this truck. Here's the clutch that came with the motor right here, and here's the clutch that I bought for the small block that I had. And from what I can tell so far, these two clutches are the same diameter, same everything. Where's my tape measure? I can actually measure it for sure. Don't know what happened to it. There it is. As you can see, I really don't have the walk room, especially with the door open with the clamp on it, because if I take those clamps off, the mirrors will fall off. But I will measure the original clutch that came with the 460. Actually, I'm going to flip it over. Actually, I'm going to measure the smaller clutch first because it looks kind of smaller. And you can see that it's an 11-inch diameter clutch, and this one is 11-inch diameter clutch. So, which means my small block clutch will actually work on this big block, as far as I can tell. If we take and measure the bolt holes here, you can tell where the bolts were. They're on center to center, about 3.5 inches. maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I lined up these with these, I do believe. This right here with this. I haven't actually held this up to the flywheel, but let me show you the flywheel real quick, what I had to do to see if my cast iron block or cast iron flywheel will work. So here's the flywheel. I mean, I should get it resurfaced, but I don't think I will. I mean, the flywheel is huge, so I don't know how well you guys can see back here, but you see these gears back here? It's called a ring gear. It's mating up with the side of the bell housing down there. So I'm gonna put the plate back on. That's the whole reason why I had to do this. I'm gonna put the plate that came with this bell housing. I'll go over there and show you without shutting that door. And then I'll do an unboxing. Like I told you guys in the last video, I have already opened up the box to see if they were the right box. Or see if they were the right lights, right tail lights. And they were, so we'll do the unboxing. So that's the plate that I just did all that work for nothing, basically, because I couldn't exactly see if that other cast iron bell housing will work. So I'm gonna have to put this plate back on, put the original bell housing back on that came with the engine, and take. Here, let me show you as I'm explaining, because that seems to be easiest. I'm gonna have to take the clutch pedal, the brake pedal assembly, pull it out of this truck, pull it out of the other cab, put the other cab's assembly in, and then take the clutch reservoir, the hydraulic clutch reservoir, because you got to have a hydraulic clutch reservoir. Damn, that was a deep hole. I mean, it may look even, but that's a hole right there. That is a big ass hole. When I just stepped in it, it made me fall. But I gotta take the clutch housing, or the clutch slave cylinder, let me say that, slave cylinder, and the reservoir. I mean, the slave cylinder's on that bell housing over there. But I'm gonna have to take the clutch fluid reservoir and figure out a way to stick it on this truck right here. This truck, look how dirty she looks. I mean, pay no attention to this bed. This bed is horrible. I need to replace this bed as soon as possible, but I can't find any bed to go with it. I can't find a long bed. But anyways, I gotta figure out how to get all that on here, isolate that neutral safety switch, because for some fucking reason they had the neutral safety switches on them, and I think that was the stupidest idea. Stupidest idea ever. There's the starter for this engine. Like I said, the flywheel was too close, so I can't use it. I mean, the starter still looks in pretty good condition, so we'll take care of that. Drinking on some beer. This truck barely fit in here, but it fit in here. I'm surprised. But anyways, let's get back to the unboxing. Let me make some room here real quick. This right now is basically my desk, because why not? This is the new clutch that I bought for the original engine that was in here. I cannot forget to put that on. Like I said, it's 11. They're both 11-inch diameter clutches, which I find weird, but hey, it works for me because I have a brand new clutch for it, brand new pressure plate, brand new throwout bearing. The only thing I don't have, or I think I might have, but I have to clean this fucking bed out in order to find it, is the the alignment tool that slides into this, and then it slides into the back of the engine as well, so you get this right on so you can slide the transmission in. And if you don't do that, you're gonna have a hell of an issue. All right, let's get to the unboxing here. So my taillights came in this bag right here. I crossed that out so nobody knows my address. It came from, come on, Ranchero Cordova, California. Come on. You can see that right there, California. Which is weird because this truck actually came from San Jose, California. This is a Californian truck right here. I mean, I'll show you what I mean. Before we get to the unboxing, I gotta show you guys this. I found the original build sheet, and where it is? Where is it? Where is it? One of these numbers right here on the VIN. One of these numbers right here on the VIN. This is the rotation number, so which means this is the 103rd made in this year. The F26 right there means it's an F250. The H, I believe, is the engine number, the engine VIN, and R is the color. And one of these, I forget which one it is. One of these is the plant number. Let's see. Maybe it'll actually have it. I mean, this has everything that you could possibly think of for this Ford. I found this attached to this gas tank right here, and this is the in-cab gas tank. Let's see. And obviously the export or import, it'll have whatever on it. Yeah, see right here, the engine size, which that's the 351 modified, or the 351 just period, and so on. And it's got the certain type of transmission, 35 gears, belts, trim, wheel sizes, tires, packages, power steering. Not sure what that is, but amps, electrical, shocks, brakes, which means I have discs in the front and drums in the rear. The wheelbase is 1,330 or 1,330 inches, the wheelbase or whatever, or 13 foot 30 inches. Like I said, brakes, springs, and I'm not quite sure what that is. That might be the color or the accents or whatever, or the count. I mean, there is some missing of this, just because this thing here has seen better days, and it's been in my toolbox. Here's the piece that I said was missing out of that corner. Fuel economy labels. I mean, this thing gets horrible fuel economy, or it did before, and now it's going to get horrible, even more horrible. But anyways, back to the taillights. It came from California. It came in this bag. It was shipped UPS or USPS, United States Postal Service. So we'll pull out one box, we'll pull out the other box, and we'll set that over there. Okay, so this one is the left side, which would be this side right here. And this one's the right side, which would be over here. So we'll pull this out. Brand new tail lights. There's the one. So the original and the brand new. I mean, these tail lights here, they have seen better days. Literally, have seen better days. And for this tail light, there's the housing. I mean, there's nothing you can attach it to no more. So, yeah.
Huh?
I'm doing a video.
Oh.
I'm documenting everything I can on this truck. So there's tail light 1, the right side tail light. Sorry, I'm not very good with the camera yet, but actually pull that out and leave it there. Trying to find the other side tail light. There it is. Put that over there. Actually, we'll do that and that. So the two right sides right there. I'll probably take a picture real quick. Picture taken. And opening up the other box. Sorry, it's upside down. And there's the right side tail light. That goes right there. Your left side, sorry. And what is left of the tail light for the left side? Right, left side. Yeah, left side. Left side. So that's what's left. And there's really not much left of this plastic piece behind it. Give me a second and I'll find the pieces. Yeah, no, I really can't find the pieces, and I had them the other day, so in this and maybe 3 other pieces was it for this left side. So we'll stick this here. And yeah, the 2 originals, the 2 brand new ones, the 2 housings, and that's it. I will be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to hit pause on this. So yeah, like I said, we will be putting these on tonight. So they're ready for when I get this truck running. There's, I think that's the actual, the hell. Alright, well, anyways, I'm gonna have to replace that light there because it broke. Yeah, that's an easy fix. Phillips there, and a Phillips / flathead there. I'm gonna have to find something to go into this tail light. And when I push this truck, kind of dented this bed a little bit, but we'll figure it out. I might end up putting a flatbed on this truck for a little while until I can actually find an actual box to go back on this truck, because to be honest, I kind of like how it looks with the box, but I also like the flatbed look. So we'll get to taking these off real quick. I just gotta find a flathead. This is my toolbox, by the way, if you don't know already. Let's see, what do you got over here, Robert? Well, that'll work. Kind of hard to do with one hand.
Fuck. And I'm kind of messed up too, so we'll take this as we go, I guess. I'm kind of surprised that these tail lights didn't come with new hardware, to be honest. And as you guys can see, the green tint right here and over there, all that green tint on this light is overspray. That is all overspray. Same with this one, all overspray. When I bought this truck, this piece was like that, and this was like that. And then this was just like this. So basically that was all holding this in. It was just the lens itself. I mean, I don't know how well lights can survive with just being held in by the lens. I mean, obviously these ones didn't survive so well. That's why I bought new tail lights. And if you want to know how much these tail lights were, I will tell you. These were $35 or $30 and like 15 cents. They were 15 bucks a piece on eBay from Automotive Lamps. I think this is what they're called. But as you can see right here, it says F100 F350 tail light or Ford Bronco from 73 to 79. So these will work on either 78, 79 Ford Bronco or 73 through 79 Ford F100 to F350. And that's what I got. I got an F250. I will show you the badge. It says custom, but it's a highboy. I mean, I was trying to find the name on it, which I think it's the TYC. As you can see right there, TYC. Don't know what TYC stands for, so don't ask me. There's the badge. The F250 Custom is exactly what this truck is, but it's a highboy because it has three. I'm going to sit here right by the seat for a second. It's got 3 drive shafts and a divorce transfer case, and that's usually what an F350 is, or not an F350. What a highboy is the three drive shafts and the divorce transfer case. Which means the divorce transfer case, which means basically what you can do is you can take a 2-wheel drive transmission, stuff it in this truck, put that drive shaft between the transmission and the T-case, and then it has 2 other drive shafts, the one in the rear and the one in the front to control everything. So if I ever need a transmission, I'd be looking for a 2-wheel drive transmission. I would take you out to show you the 2-wheel drive the transmission that came out of the truck, but it's windy as fuck outside right now. Don't know why, but it's just fucking horrible. Horrible. I'm gonna have to download this video onto my computer and then delete it, because I have 39 minutes and 17 seconds left on this video, and I really haven't done much besides remove that screw. And then I'm gonna have to find something to go in this one, because this one lost the clip. I don't know when it did that or how it did that, but it did that. So I'll end up having to find something to go in the top one. We'll get this bottom one out real quick. Give my phone a second. There we go. Maybe. And remind you, when I pulled these lights off, these tail lights, they all broke. and everything got bent out of shape. Find a screw, like an actual drill that I can use. There we go. Found something. That just screwed it back in. There we go. Well, there's that tail laid out. So, this side is ready to be put back in. I just got to replace that light. So I'm not going to actually put any of the lights in the sockets here. I'm just going to go ahead and stick the entire lens and everything in to verify the fit. So, son of a... Where'd it go? There it is. I hate dropping crap like that, but I gotta get that one out, and then I gotta get this removed from the rest. So I will find a spot to put my phone so I can actually do that so you guys can see. This looks like a good spot. So we'll do that. Give me a second to drink a beer. Grab this thing right here. My tool. My 6th tool. There we go. And it's pretty much out. Just so you guys know, I wish I had a camera person to man my camera for me, but I don't. So you guys are just trying to deal with it. I've pretty much been drinking all damn day, so if you guys notice that I'm slurring my words, it's because I am. I've been drinking all day. So now, there's bags here. And come over here to the trash. Here's a flex core, which I'm going to be using to weld that piece of metal back in, or I'm going to end up making my own. So yeah, we're gonna shove these lights back in this hole right here. Shove them back in the hole. Gonna push that back. I do believe I may have to grab a hammer. I think there might be a hammer right there. So this video is probably gonna be pretty long. It's gonna be about a 30-minute video. I'm not gonna let it go too much longer, but it's gonna be a pretty long video. I just want to be able to access my gallery after I'm done with this video. I think that's how it's supposed to go, so I'm gonna get off of here, probably add these on, come back to you guys tomorrow with another video. So that's basically what it's gonna look like. I don't really think I need to do a video on it. Pretty self-explanatory. I might even wait until tomorrow to do that because I gotta upload probably about like 3 videos tonight. The one that I did this morning while I'm in my camper, I gotta edit that video because basically what I did in that video was basically ramble on about computers and shit that really wasn't about my Ford. I'll put in a quick clip of that, but that's it. I mean, the rest of it was this truck. So yeah, I'm gonna get this light in, I will come back to you guys in the morning, or I might just wait until morning to do this, but I need to check the fit of this, because if not, I might have to wait to put these in until I get a new bed for this truck. Because like I said, this bed is shit. Basically all they did when I bought this truck is they used this truck as a wood truck. And I bought this truck and I'm basically